Hi, I'm Don Bishop, Executive Editor and Associate Publisher of AGL Magazine. This is my editorial comment for the August issue. What is true about Huawei? The Chinese-based multinational company, Huawei Technologies, has enormous importance in the world of 5G wireless telecommunications. It is a supplier of superior core network, base station, and antenna products. Its ownership and its potential and actual intelligence gathering capability are matters of concern. They affect the suitability of its equipment and software for use in capitalist countries governed as democracies. This concern has led several countries to reverse their previous acceptance of Huawei and to bar its future participation in their communications networks. Huawei's website says its employees own the company. Huawei says that it operates without Chinese government control and thus without obligations to serve the purposes of the Chinese Communist Party or the People's Liberation Army. Last year, Christopher Wray and Donald Clark presented research results that contradict the assertion of employee ownership. Their research into the complex documentation of employee, trade union, founder, management, and government relationships concludes that Huawei is effectively state-owned. Huawei disavows receiving much in the way of government subsidies that would account for its research and development surpassing its competition. However, the Wall Street Journal found that the company had access to as much as $75 billion in state support. The weight of revelations about perceived national security threats led Congress to adopt the Secure and Trusted Telecommunications Act. The act bars U.S. carriers from accessing and using funds administered by the FCC to purchase equipment from Huawei and other companies. The President signed the act into law on March 12th. On April 29th, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo announced the 5G Clean Path. It restricts Huawei, ZTE, and other untrusted vendors that are required to comply with directives of the Chinese Communist Party. National Security Advisor Robert O'Brien, FBI Director Christopher Wray, and U.S. Attorney General William Barr individually delivered speeches in June and July. In their speeches, they gave details about China's theft or acquisition by coercion of intellectual property. They gave U.S. government assessments of economic and security threats posed by the Chinese Communist Party and companies it owns. When he spoke during an appearance on CNN on July 19th, Tiankai, the Chinese ambassador to the United States, said that the fundamental question is simple. Is the United States ready or willing to live with another country with a different culture, with very different political and economic systems, whether the United States is ready to live with it in peace and cooperate on so many and still growing global challenges? The answer is that the United States should be able to live in peace with China. The United States should be able to do that without helping the Chinese Communist Party advance its different political and economic systems by making use of untrusted vendors.